And be prepared to be blown away by Bill, as he is an exceptional speaker. So here's Bill.
Thank you, RJ. Appreciate that. Yes, a lot of fun being with you today. I have had the scenic tour of Washington State, and I've been hanging out. So, when you develop systems, please be sure they pass the dead man's test, which is what? What is the dead man's test? Don't reinforce things a dead man can do. Can a dead man go 6 months without an injury? Yeah, he'll be fine. Put him over here. Can a dead man fill out my form and make a suggestion on how to improve safety? No. Reinforce things a dead person. But what this teacher did was pretty cool. She told her students, she said, all right, I'm going to give you 3 ribbons. Hand them out. Write a report on who you give them to, and let me know how it goes. So this high school kid decides to go to a junior architect who he had been in to see on career day. And he said, sir, he says, I think I want to be an architect like you. Really appreciate you letting me come in on career day. Here, this ribbon is for you. Here, let's impress the junior architect, right? You know. The kid says, sir, if you don't mind, how about pass these 2 ribbons on? I got to write a report. So the architect looks at the ribbon, trying to figure out who he's going to give it to. And he decides to honor his boss, who you see is mean, ornery, opinionated, knows more than anybody in this room, and proud to prove it to you. Right? We all know people like that. So the architect, junior architect, goes into his boss and he says, sir, you know, I was thinking about you. Today marks 8 years I've worked for you. And you've been a hard man to work for. And the boss says, ha ha, that's me, iron fist, command and control. But let me just tell you, sir, you have really raised the bar for me. You're a creative genius. Here, this is for you. And the boss was speechless. His whole life, nobody ever told him he did anything right. He had never even told himself. They had a lot of debt. They were in some financial distress. And O'Neill takes over, and his first order of business with Wall Street, they said, well, what are you going to do to turn around the stock prices at Alcoa? He says, I'm going to focus on worker safety. And they're like, y'all sell your Alcoa stock now. They've hired a hippie. This dude's crazy, right? So this is the environment he takes over. But O'Neill was a smart man and a servant.